October 26th, and happy homecoming week. Yes, that is right. It is our twins day. So yeah, hope you're rocking your homecoming apparel wherever you are today. Today we're continuing what we did last week. Now you should have started your government handout, and you should have gone through really the first two systems of government, which were, I believe, a dictatorship and a monarchy. Yes, they were. And I had a little video where I kind of explained the highlighting process and went through all of that with you. Today we're pulling the training wheels back just a smidge, and there's 4 more to go through. 2 of them are theocracy, not a theocracy. Theocracy and single-party state are really short and to the point, and then 2 of them are a little bit more of a normal length, your presidential democracy and your parliamentary democracy. But step 1 today is to read those next 4 types of government and highlight advantages and disadvantages, underlining key characteristics and details, and then summarizing those advantages and disadvantages down below, and then of course writing a question you have. Now, if you really miss the sweet, sweet sounds of Mr. Canton and my voice, there are audio recordings for each of those. And at the end of each audio recording, I also provide you like with the director's cut, kind of the behind the scenes, my thoughts on each one. So if you don't want to do this and just kind of on your own, reading on your own, those audio recordings are linked out there for you in Google Classroom so you can listen. It's not visual, so you're going to have to, get rid of my ugly mug, face made for radio, all of that good stuff. That's step 1. Step 2, after you have finished all 4 of those, you're going to flip to this sheet right here. And you'll notice it says government type, description, and symbol. So you would list the government type. The first one, of course, that we looked at is dictatorship. And then you would write a description. And maybe your description for dictatorship, maybe it would be something like, 1 leader takes power by force, no rights for citizens. Something like that. That's a good way to describe and sum up a dictatorship. And then a symbol. What could you use to symbolize dictatorship? You could have an angry face. You could have a fist crushing the people. You could have a foot stomping the people. I don't know, something like that. But you're going to do that for all 6 of the types, where you're going to list each type. You're going to write like a description or a definition of each type, and then a symbol. You come up with the symbol. I know some of you are going to be tempted to just Google image the symbol. Don't do that. Stretch your noggin. Grow some wrinkles in your brain. Come up with a symbol that makes sense to you. Think about all of the characteristics, the pros and the cons, and think if you can come up with a way to symbolize it in a way that you're like, oh yeah, that is whatever system it is. Those are going to be the 2 big things that you're going to do today. There's also going to be, you don't have a sheet of paper for this. It's a separate sheet of paper you're going to need, notebook paper, whatever you got. But there is a PDF that says presidential versus parliamentary. And then there's a little screencast video where I go through this PDF, presidential versus parliamentary. I want you to jot down some notes, because the 2 main systems that we're going to see this year are going to be the 2 that you're going to read last. A presidential system, which we have here in the United States, and a parliamentary system, which is found in many other democracies around the world, like Canada or Great Britain. And I just want you to make a note on the differences between those 2 systems. Miss Brett's out there. She's trying to distract me. She can't do it. You can't do it, Miss Brett. I can't get distracted. Yeah, she can't. Maybe she can. But anyway, I want you to watch that PDF lecture. See, now I'm off my game. Dang it, Miss Brett, you got me. But I want you to review that PDF and those notes, and those are going to be the big things you've got for today. So, your government reading, we have a guest speaker who is about to join us. I think Ms. Brett might be coming in to join us. No, she's just going to be off camera. I don't know what's happening anymore. Ah, here she comes! Do the government reading. You can listen to the audio with the commentary if you'd like, the presidential versus parliamentary video, and then the chart with the symbols. And now she's dancing in a way that I could not even describe. I'm done. Have a good day. Be bold, be kind, make good choices.
Minnesota twins are making Minnesotans proud. And we don't buy our titles, so there's summers where we stink. But these are grown men. These are grown men. These are heroes. Please don't call them Twinkies.